Welcome to the Ogles channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Now today we got a game called Squidlit. Oh my gosh, I hit the eShop button. A game called Squidlit. Now Squidlit is a ripoff of Kirby's Dreamland on the Game Boy. But what's unique about this game is it's made by, I believe, only 2 people worked on the game. And they actually used the Game Boy engine to make the game, or at least the same capabilities of the Game Boy engine. So everything in this game is what could have been accomplished on the actual Game Boy hardware. So let's see here. We got a little squid here. I mean, look at him. He looks just like Kirby. So who's this fella? We can go up to him. We can press up. I'm Flip. I am the village Squidzard. Oh, I thought he was saying he was a village, but he's the village Squizzard. I guess he's just a village wizard. Since my Squidzardry magic protects Blipston, I cannot go on adventures, so I have a quest for you. That castle yonder is super spooky. Spoopy. Not spooky. Spoopy. Alright, the last Squidlit we sent as a scout has not returned. You have been chosen to go next. Good luck, Squid ever forwards. There's some interesting squid usage here. Alright, so we got that castle in the background. I mean, they've done a pretty good job to recreate the Game Boy. It looks identical to how a Game Boy would have looked. So we got these little houses here. You just sort of bounce over, little mushroom houses. I mean, it's a sweet little aesthetic. I mean, sort of, I'd like to encounter an enemy at some point. But as far as the graphics go, I mean, they did a great job making it look like the, oh, we can talk to this guy. Hiya, Flip. Plip? Plip. Not Flip, Plip. I baked the muffins for your quest. Nosh one when you get hurt to feel better. Here you go. Oh, I almost forgot. Now you'll find lots of muffins everywhere. Good luck doing the quest. Alright, so my life is measured in muffins. Who's this fella? We got all kinds of people to talk to. I live in this hole. I like that. That is funny. Alright, this little fella here. Got a little butterfly above him. I am so squishy. It's wonderful to be an invertebrate. That is true. Haven't we all sat there and wished that we could be an invertebrate? Alright, let's see here. My mother says not to climb trees. Well, good luck when your mother finds out. Nerp, 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 nerp. Alright. Dum de dum dum din. Alright, so we got a little band here. Alright, that's an interesting little rapping band. This fella is dangerous to venture outside of the Squizzard's protection. Did you get your muffins from the baker? I did. I've heard they work like your HP. I don't know what that means though, because I'm just a squid. We got a little secret down here though. And we all about the secrets here. I've got a mushroom on my head. So you're a toadstool. This fella here says, doot doot doot, growing mushrooms, doot doot doot. Huh? Oh, hi. Mushrooms are super. Dry them for sailing rations. So you're a little pirate squid. All right, so. Well, I mean, like I said, this is definitely the look of it looks like Game Boy Kirby. The doorway even looks like Game Boy Kirby. My character looks like Game Boy Kirby, except I can't continue to puff upwards. I can just keep puffing, and I can shoot one little ink blob out. All right, so what we have here? Another fellow to talk to. I be Scubbit, the mightiest of Squidlets. The road ahead of ye be long, and there be ooblugs out there and about. Ever met one? I have not. All you gotta do is jump over and ink on them. Was that? Why don't I go to the spoopy castle? Who else will drive spell-slinging pest away from the good old Blipston? Any hoodles, off with ye. Now, this isn't a case where Game Boy graphics come into conflict. It looks like he's a Viking squid, but it's sort of hard to tell with the Game Boy graphics. Alright, so we squid them. We ink them. That's health bar right there. Alright. Took care of him. Boop, boop. Now, the music in this, I have it sort of low on my headphones, but from the music I can hear, they did a fine job of the retro bit. I heard that, or I read that, when they did the music for this game, they used the actual Game Boy chipboard, so everything should be completely original to what the Game Boy could accomplish music-wise. Dadgummit! Little happy sunflowers there, dancing around. Alright. Boop. Boop. Well, I won't say the game is difficult. I would actually say the opposite. This game is pretty easy. You know, the one question you gotta ask though is, what is the squid doing out of water? Wouldn't he be better suited in the water? Because this squid is doing a fantastic job of getting around town, being outside of its natural element. Like, if I was in the water instead of on land, because that's the opposite of what I can do, I would not be moving around quite as well. Alright, I got another little doorway. Alright, continuing right along. Even the enemies sort of look like Kirby enemies to me. Now, what is that? Ooh. Okay, don't pause too long to look. Some sort of mean dragonfly. Ah! I didn't know they'd do that. But now I do. So every time you get hit, part of the muffin goes away. And you don't lose a whole muffin, because that would make the game too hard. You just lose part of a muffin. Oh, a friend. I live outside Squidward's protection to prove that I am hardcore. You are hardcore. Look at that cowboy hat. Look at you go. Alright. Oop, oop. Ah. Right. I'm going to climb this little tree here. Now, what is that we're looking at? That's clearly a ladybug. I'm going to take him out because ladybugs are annoying. That is one bug that I'm not a fan of. I tell my daughter not to climb trees. Oh my gosh. I met your daughter back there. She's climbing a tree. Alright. Another bad guy. Let's go down here. So it's in the hole. Alright. Ooh, that's terrifying looking. Some more bugs down here. Now that is a classic trap. But I'm too good for the trap. So move along. Move along. Who we got here? I'm adventuring to Blipston. I done Diddy heard they don't have no Squirchit. That's a Squidlit merchant. Man, they are really a fan of their squid phrases on here. Egads, don't ink on me. It takes days to wash off. Why are you here? You say you're going to the castle. That's a long way away. Tell you what, my farm has been overrun by sharkapillars and untznels. They hate Squidlit ink, so if you could drive them off, I'll give you the old hovercraft I used to get stuff from around town. Oh, alright. So that's how you get a hovercraft. I tell you, if I didn't know better... Oh my gosh, did you see that? I killed him too fast. That's a cute little shark caterpillar. I like the design pretty well. Let me get another muffin here. Now the text is so unique. It is like its own language in some cases, but and it's confusing. Makes you feel like you can't read. All right, let's take this fella out. What do they got hanging from the tree there? Oh, another one. Boop. Took him out. That's fun. Oh, it's like a cocoon for the sharkapillars. That's cute. Alright. Let's see if we do it. Oh, you missed some. Oh my gosh. I didn't know I had to actually get them all. Alright, let's try again. Probably on the ground over here. Nope, not on the ground. Alright, so let's go back this way. So I guess I do have to climb the trees. Alright. Boop, boop. At least there's some mission to it, where you have to actually go through and, you know, kill a certain number of enemies instead of just advancing on. That is one step beyond what Kirby was doing. In Kirby's Dreamland, you just sort of went through the whole level. There was no missions as you went. You gotta be kidding me. Like, how far back do I have to backtrack? I mean, that's where I met the guy. Alright. This is where I met him. I took upon the mission to get all of the chakra pillars. Now it's not saying the #1 counter up there anymore. Maybe I just had to kill all the enemies. It wasn't necessarily chakra pillars I had to kill. Because I did take out that one little shy guy looking fella on my way back. Alright, let's try that. Boop. Hooray! Thank you so very much. The hovercraft is yours. Don't worry about the chakra pillar cocoons. The adults breathe fire and spit acid, so I'll clear them before they emerge. Have fun. Alright, hovercraft. Alright, so we have a chakra pillar who has obviously come out of the cocoon and is now a shark. It's not chakra pillar, shark-a-fly. Shark-a-fly. I wish it had a health meter. I feel like I'm doing pretty good, but I wish I had a health meter to actually show how far I've gotten it. Took him out though, because we are just that skilled. Now off we go to the castle. Yeah, busting my hovercraft. Looks like we're going to get plenty to chow down on. Halt! No squidlets allowed in Swat, God Emperor's Castle. Well, that's a lot of text that comes up at once. Ink you. I pay taxes, but I'm still a squidlet. Oh, I see. Okay. No, you don't. Shoo shoo. Alright, let's try it again. Let's try the other answer. No, but I'm a squidlet. Ah, stop making sense. So he said I can go in. Boop. Boop. Spooky little castle. Got a little ghost. I shouldn't have got hit there. That shouldn't have happened. We're going to have this town back to order in no time. I'm going to actually take a second to turn my volume up just a little bit. Alright, now I can hear it way better. Alright. Yeah, the music in it is, you know, enjoyable. They did a fine job with the game. Their goal was to recreate a Game Boy classic, and I feel that they have done that wonderfully. Gee, I hope a squidlet doesn't flinch my cell key while I'm asleep. We should spray for them more often. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it. Guess you didn't spray for me enough. Ah, you'll never take me alive. What do you like, a muffin? I guess we're letting everybody go free. Saw Emperor Squid brewing a dark magic potion, but I was discovered and she locked me in here. Please, you must help me stop her. I swiped a key from a guard, but it wasn't the one to my cell. Maybe it'll open the gate over there. I guess we should talk to this fellow too. Oh, thank goodness. I promised to never forget to say God Emperor after Squid God Emperor's name again. Okay, I thought I had the key. Is there a button to use the key? Ah, up. Alright, so let's see. I mean, I like it, but at the same time, you know, it's pretty simple. But I mean, this is what they wanted to do. They wanted to create this clear Kirby ripoff with their own little story involving squids. I guess they just really love squids. Boop, boop. Boop. I don't know if this is the right way or not. We're just sort of finding our way the best we can. I need to get some muffins at some point. You know, early in the game, the muffins were ever so plentiful. And slowly, the muffin supplies dried up. Oh, muffin. Well, lost a muffin. Boop doop doop doo. Boop doop 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 doo. Doop 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 doo. That's the official squid song anthem. Assembled the guards, awaken the ancestral golem. We have orders from the God Emperor, not one squidlet passes. Man, they are really mean to this little squidlet here? I don't think he did anything. Where's the golem, though? What has the god emperor called out? Is that the golem? It looks like the golem. Yes. Now, what a challenge. I guess you make him angry enough, and the golem shoots out that. Whatever that is. Once again, I am a fan of health bars in games. But I guess, like, just so I know where they're at. Or even like the Mega Man games where you don't get a health bar, but they, well, I guess your Mega Man games do get a health bar. I don't know. Boop. Boop. I mean, there we go. Goodbye, golem. Do 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 do. I guess I'm in another town. Oh, hello! You're the squidlet that rescued me from the dungeon. Thanks a bundle. As long as you're here, can I tell you about my garbage theory? I don't know what that first option is, so we'll try it. Garbage theory states that we live in an advanced civilization's garbage universe. Nifty, huh? Oh my gosh. Well, this is a glitch in the game. Rescue me from the dungeon. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh. See, you know, it's designed by two people. I guess is what happens sometimes. You find glitches in the very first playthrough. Oh my gosh, I can't even read it when it does that. All right. We're gonna let him test it. All right. Oh, I didn't like that. Now you give me a muffin to make up for it. That's nice. What's this fella saying? What's happening, my groovy little cephalopod? Let's jam together. Alright. I want to jam. But he won't let me jam. Oh, stop. I just want to jam. Okay, jammed. I like that they have little towns in here. Cafe. Welcome to the Wallop Polyp Cafe, home of the finest vintage espresso in all of Castletown. I'm your barista Rupercan. Aren't you a bit too squidly to be drinking coffee? I guess. This is where I attend to the Wallop Polyp Cafe garden. Do, 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 do. Hello there, squishy one. Will you hear an old Ollip's worries? Yeah, I think I will. We collect those crystals we use to control electricity after they rain from the sky. However, they only started falling about a century ago. They sure are useful, but I worry about our lack of knowledge of their origins. Same. Let's see what this guy says. The giant encyclopedia we're looking for is titled Grimoire. I'll keep watch to make sure none of Squidit's knights follow you. You squip on ahead. Their puns are something special. A muffin. I guess we are. Oh my gosh, somebody else talk to? Squats. Thorax. How a squidlet get in there? In here. You say you're looking for the Encyclopedia Grimoire? That book is deep in the locked magical section. The problem is, the last time Squat, the God Emperor, went in, she left the gate open. Now 7 books have escaped. If you track them down and stop them, I'll open the gate for you. Your ink should blot out the spells on their pages so they'll stop fluttering about. Oh my gosh, here we go. Alright, we got some little bookworms, as I'm going to call them. Alright, so. Uh-oh, a muffin tried to trap me. Not this squidlet. Can't trap this squidlet. Do, do, do. Boop. 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 Nice little haunty music in this level. I mean, it's not like the greatest music, but it's okay. I mean, they did a good job, but do, 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 do. Oh my gosh, I gotta do this. supposed to take out all the books. Well, I thought it was sort of creative early on when they had you do missions, but now the missions are getting sort of tedious. You know, you're going through this level, and your job is to kill books. I don't know, Squidlit. Can we really be on your side if you are wanting to take away reading? Because I would think if you were trying to save the kingdom, you'd want everyone to be able to read. But here you are, destroying books by throwing ink all over their pages. Squidlit, I'm not sure you're the good guy in this situation. You know, I just don't know. That seems like a fishy job, a squiddy job. Ah, a book. Oh my gosh, really? Come on. Boop. Oh, that's not a book. That's a whatever you call that. Yeah, get a muffin, I guess. Muffin for all my hard work. A muffin for nothing. You don't get a muffin for nothing. I mean, if the game can make its endless puns, so can I. I don't know why you don't get anything for getting these little bookworms out of here. Now, see, that's what the job should have been. You should have been in charge of, maybe they should have said, see, I'm correcting the story now. The story should have been that the God Emperor was trying to destroy the library with these bookworms. And it was your job to come in here and take out all of the bookworms. You see, that way you are saving the library and you are saving the world to be able to read again. So you're on the good side, and they're making the enemy here an actual enemy. See, the game messed up. It was a golden opportunity. Well, I guess all games can't be perfect. Especially games that you pay $2 for. Oh my gosh. How many more books are there? Still didn't miss a book. Alright, I'm getting a little tired of this game. Well, let's go ahead and do some final thoughts on the game while we search for the final book. The graphics, considering they went with the exact specs of what the Game Boy could do, and the exact chip card that the Game Boy can write music with, I think they did an absolutely fantastic job with the graphics and the style. The only problem with this game is only going to appeal to people who really like the old Game Boy style and really like the Game Boy. And don't get me wrong, a ton of people are a fan of the Game Boy and love the Game Boy, but they've sort of moved on. Sweet, the last book. And they've sort of moved on past that. And there's nothing wrong going back to recreate the childhood. It just, I feel like they could have done a little bit more, past that. The music, they did a great job with the chip system. The story, I actually really enjoy the characters that they put in this. They are fascinating. They've created a whole little town. I almost sort of wish that this was an RPG and you got to explore the land here instead of just simply doing an action game. I feel like with an action game, there's a little bit that's lost with it. I feel like or if you want to do an action game, they could have done like a RPG elements as far as like, you level up, you gain new powers, things like that. And so, sort of like the game Gato Roboto, it had a very similar aesthetic to the Game Boy, which I liked, but they actually took it where you could get different sprite colors, different background colors. It changed it up a little bit, make it a little bit more exciting. But then they also did RPG elements with Metroidvania, and I think this game could have benefited a lot from that as well. But the gameplay itself is it's a ripoff of Kirby, and it's fun, but this is a game that you will certainly get tired of after just 20-30 minutes of playing. This is not a game you're going to want to come back to and explore every nook and cranny of as you go through it. But it's got its charm, it's got its characters, it's got the music. I mean, it's a fine little game, and considering it is developed by just 2 people, pretty much, and I could be wrong on saying that, but I think what I read earlier, it was developed by just 2 people. If it's developed by 2 people, it's a pretty fantastic little game for that aspect. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Oh my gosh, it's a book enemy. Well, once we defeat the book enemy... Ah! Oh my gosh, he's pretty powerful. Once we defeat this book enemy, we're going to call it a go on the game. We're going to end it here. Oh my gosh, a bomb. He doesn't seem too hard. I mean, it looks like he could get me pretty well, though. Oh, me. So that's like, I don't know what that is, but it's definitely falling from the ceiling. I fell in the book. Oh. You get to read about the book when you fall into it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to ruin the book. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Now that is really clever. I like it. So you fall in the book and you have a certain amount of time to ink up the book. Now that's fun. I'm glad I didn't quit before I got to the book level, because I would have missed out on this whole book inking. That's really fun. Ah, come on, hurry, 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 hurry. Ah, I've finished that stuff. Gotta get over here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, you squid. Boop. Oh, I'm supposed to shoot it, I guess. We'll try it again. No. Is he not going to come back down? Let me finish the booklet here. Oh my gosh, I may not beat him. The way it's going. I didn't get to read it. Dadgum, hit the A too fast. Now, what are those things? Garbage theory, elves, come on. Aha! Here's the recipe for the potion. Squats brewing. It says here that once completed, it erupts and covers the sky in a dark protective shell. I don't get it. Want to do this? Ooh, darkness. Let's go with that. Well, she is nocturnal. Maybe the sun bugs her. Either way, this will blot out all the light. Crops will wither. We must stop her. Aha! Here we go. Squidlit ink will sabotage it. Great. You make that stuff. Okay. Let's move on. All right. Well, I said that was going to be the end of it. And the story's picking up a little bit more now as far as, like, you know, complex characters, unique enemies. I mean, I don't know who this fella is, but he looks menacing as I'm looking right at it. I bet that he's the main bad guy, if I was going to guess. I don't know, though. But regardless, for $2, Squidlit, it's if you got $2 that you just want to see what the game is like, yeah, I'd say spend the $2 on it. If this preview here, you're sort of on the fence, I wouldn't bother with the $2. I'll probably not play the game again. It's a unique creation. It's neat, but it didn't pull me in enough to want to continue to play the game. But for $2, and for somebody who's, you know, 2 people who created the game, only them 2, if you want to support some indie creators, you can go for it for that reason. But on its own, you know, for your own personal fun, I probably wouldn't get the game. Anyway, thank you again for watching. If you enjoy the channel, be sure you like and subscribe to it, or like the video, subscribe to the channel. And by all means, go out there, find a great game to play. Just have a great rest of the day.